Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our For Queen and Country series, otherwise known as one of my commenters called it, "Oh God, why is everything burning?" Yeah, that's pretty much how this series is going at this point. But we're gonna do our best to try and pull this out. We'll see how it goes. The spring patch that's coming up is adding some changes that's going to make a victory like this a little bit more difficult. Specifically, they're making the AI a bit more responsible when it comes to repairing districts and repairing buildings. So my approach of, oh, I'm behind in the science victory, let me wreck their space program so I can catch up, is going to be a little bit harder to implement in the coming months. So that'll be interesting to watch. And I actually do enjoy the fact that they've added that challenge and kind of taken away that ability to a certain extent. Another request, the first request, one thing that I got from a commenter as well, a longtime commenter on my channel that I really wanted to address very quickly before I jumped in, is that yes, we have just returned to this series after a longer than intended hiatus, so I probably should go over the victory conditions, the world rankings, like where everyone is, just for a moment to get a sense for how is this game going, and then also take a look at the government of this particular civilization. How am I running England in this alternate history in 1858 AD? So just to go over the rankings real quick and the victories. Science victory, we are obviously in 5th place. Rome is in the lead, and Rome is in the lead in a number of categories. They're also in the lead with the culture victory. So you can see that ahead of us, there's also Greece, Pericles. There's Norway, there's France, and then there's us. And there's some other civilizations as well. But again, science victory is not as much of a factor right now because we're all still working on technology. The culture victory, we're a little bit further behind because I'm starting to crank that up as fast as I can. When the series came back, I was just finishing up a theater district in one particular city, so we're going to be able to start doing more in that area. But for now, we're in 8th place. A little bit rough there. Domination victory, we're in 6th place. 6th place. Words. The thing about domination victory, that's not going to happen this series. This is a big map, and there's a lot of conquering to do, and that's just not in the cards. And then finally, religious victory. This is also not in the cards because we don't have a religion. So as you can see, we're in 10th place. So by virtue, we went for a religion, by the way. We went for Stonehenge in the very beginning of the series, as you may recall. We went for it twice because this series got rebooted. But we're not going to be able to stick to that particular journey. There's one more thing I want to say before I jump into this episode. Sorry to spend so long talking at the beginning of it and going over channel-related stuff, but this is important, especially for those of you who have been excited about the return of this series. One thing, and I'm going to talk about this more in the look ahead, but one thing that I want to start doing is being a bit more flexible when it comes to the release of new content for the games that I'm playing in my various time slots. I, in the past, have been very stubborn. I've said, oh, well, I've got a series going right now, and I can't interrupt that until it goes on break or until it finishes. In order to play this new content. But that's not really smart YouTubing. Not to throw myself under the bus, but that thinking is not ideal for really growing the channel and getting in there and getting content out in a timely fashion. So what I'm telling you, if you're not reading my lips already, so to speak, is that if you're not reading my mind, I guess you should say. Or I guess I should say. Yeah, I just can't talk as per usual. If you're not reading my mind, what I'm saying is that if Persia or Macedon comes out in the next couple of days, chances are this series is going to go on a hiatus again, because I think it's more exciting for all of us and for everyone in general to see Persia and Macedon content than it is to see England content. Of course, I will finish this series, but this would be a particularly crappy instance of timing. But in the future, I'm going to be a bit more fluid so I can start new series, and I'll say, we interrupt this series to bring you this new series, something like that. So anyway, I'm just giving you a warning that will probably happen because we got new civs coming out and people are going to want to see them. I'm going to want to play them, and I don't want to be held back by this arbitrary feeling of I've got a series going right now. So anyway, we're 4 minutes in. Let me go ahead and start playing before I lose everybody. Just want to give you a heads up that that's what was going on. So also, let's take a look at our government real quick as this turn cycles. We are a monarchy at the moment. We have conscription set up. The news is covering my policies at the moment. So we have a reduced unit maintenance. We have a bonus towards encampment districts, which we set up last turn, and a 50% discount on unit upgrades. So we're pretty military, being a monarchy, of course. We are also a meritocracy, which is helping us catch up in culture. We are a merchant confederation, so we already have a merchant confederation. So we are +1. We have +1 gold from each of our envoys at city-states. Again, that's helping us with gold per turn. We set that up last episode. And then finally, our wildcard policy is public works. which we could put anything here, and I wanted to have a bonus for builders because we have a lot of improving to do. So, all that having been said, this builder did not get the bonuses, unfortunately, but I do want to go ahead and start improving some of these woods so that this campus can build even faster. This caravel has been dutifully exploring for a little while. Let's uncover that terra incognita, or not really terra incognita, that's mare incognita, I guess? Is that what you would call it? All right, let's put this scout. Hopefully that scout will survive. This is the one that we sent hiding in this corner away from the other barbarians, and we need him to live just long enough to have enough life to get up and get that goody hut, and hopefully he'll get it. Cross your fingers. All right, so we have... I can increase my diplomatic visibility on Rome, or I could siphon funds. You know what? Let's siphon funds. As enticing as diplomatic visibility would be, the ability to get some of Rome's money from them is much, much more enticing to me at the moment. So we're going to go for that. We have a couple of settlers on the way down. We have one here, and then another one. Where's the other one? And still in England. So we've still got some traveling to do. We've just hit turn 450, about to move into 451. All right, a couple of my cities have housing problems. Specifically, oh wait, maybe not. Not anymore. These are old notifications. Go away. Don't need you anymore. Okay, so this entertainment complex has been set up, and the arena will not give a boost to St. Nazaire's yet. We need to keep boosting this city in order to get that. I think rather than build that, though, since I've got the complex set up, I would rather go ahead and get the military academy running, because we need that production. And then Algiers down here, you know what? I'm going to purchase this. Yeah, I'll purchase the granary, because that will result in actual city growth. And we're still going to build the monument. We're not playing as Rome, so we don't get a free monument. I'm kind of bitter about it, but whatever. I'm just being honest. I'm kind of bitter about it. And let's come down to these colonies here and see. So we're going to put a colony here, and we're going to put a colony over here. We've got some barbarians in this area, so we definitely have some work to do as far as dealing with that situation. Also, our gold income has gone down a little bit, unfortunately, because we're building additional buildings and everything. So we're going to need to focus on making sure that stays balanced as well. And maybe chase after that barbarian scout. I don't think he actually saw my city. I didn't see the exclamation point over his head, but that's just not a problem that I want to deal with right now. All right, so we've got a campus building in Toulouse, and that's going to be very helpful with catching up in science. Germany, shut up. I really do think, and I hate to be redundantly critical on this, but I think that this text should be changed. We're not headed toward bankruptcy. We're just not... We're not performing as well monetarily as some of the other civs, which is why we get that message. So I hate that they say you're heading towards bankruptcy. It's like, no, we're not. Shut up. Criticize me for any other reason. Just let it be a valid one, for God's sake. That's like telling Rome right now, like, you're not conquering enough territory. No, you're conquering enough territory. You might have other problems, but anyway, let's go up there, and we're going to keep improving the woods, because we need the production more than we need the food there right now. And let's also... Yep, let's go this way. I'm going to use this guy as a bit of a scout. We have a musketman here. I'm going to do the same thing with the musketman. I should have done this a while ago, but... Ooh, that's a lot of gold per turn. Sure. Open borders will improve my relationship with Germany. And I want a good relationship with Germany. And the extra gold per turn will really help our income. That's fantastic. Hey, more gold per turn. No open borders, but I'll take the rest of it. Another change they made in the spring update that is going to be interesting is when you make tweaks to deals like that, and the AI has to kind of change its mind, and you ask it what would make this deal work. Before they really shift the deal around and change things based on the change that you made, they will at first consider just like, okay, well, maybe there's a gold difference that we can use to even this out. And they'll just put some gold into the deal to help kind of balance it to where they like it a little bit more, which I like because it keeps things simple. Oh, hello. All right, I should probably withdraw this unit. As much as I would like to hit that horseman, I would get hit hard the next turn because there's a couple of units heading to Rabat. Ah, the Spanish are down here. Interesting. So we're going to need to settle here quickly. See? This drives me nuts. Oh, God. Yeah, I've got a trade deal now, so I'm getting huge amounts of money. Like, now Germany's all complimentary. People really want my truffles. And they're going to... Oh, wow. This is a great deal. You're going to give me a luxury resource and open borders? Sure. Rabat is going to be done with their encampment in 3 turns. We're getting a production bonus towards that, which is helping. What do we have here? London is done with its settler. I should probably go ahead and build this military academy for the extra production. And I do want to go ahead and send this... Oh, wait, what's going on here? How have you not settled there yet, guys? We already have Wales. How have you not settled there yet? Look at this. Screw it, I'm going to put a colony right there. I'm going to have Leesfjord in my territory. Naval units that enter adjacent plots are granted their next promotion. I mean, why wouldn't I want to guarantee that I can have access to that? Let's go for it. All right. Definitely going to pull this. Oh, we do, in fact, have a barbarian contingent heading towards Rabat, which sucks, but we'll deal with them. The encampment is going to be done in 2 turns. We have walls around Rabat, so when the encampment is done... Where is the encampment, though? I can't even... Oh, it's right there. All right, good. That's actually a really good defensive position for where these barbarians are coming from. So by the time these barbarians are really on top of me, I'll be able to fire back pretty hard. All right, so this is going to be challenging. They're probably going to wreck some of my improvements too, which is not very considerate of them. But hopefully they don't get too far. All right, there's that. Now Rabat can go ahead and fire. So let's go ahead and do some damage to that unit. Nice! Completely killed him. Wasn't expecting that, but we did it. And we're definitely going to promote this swordsman to a musketman, because we had the money for it. You guys are blocking my way. That's not very nice of you. All right, our settler is almost there. Can't remember where I sent the settler. I think this settler's going here, or maybe this settler's going here. We'll find out this turn, because the settler's probably about to move, in fact. Our focus, again, just to be very clear, given how we're doing in the victory conditions, we're going for a science victory. That's pretty much our only option. All right, that got pillaged. Not surprised. I could have sworn I put my phone on silent. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, and then this unit, let's go ahead and kill the stronger of the 2 horsemen. Oh. Once again, a quote-unquote decisive victory is not decisive at all. It's my favorite thing about this game, let me tell you. Alright, let's go ahead and go for a builder in Rabat, because we're going to need one. Ah, the monument in Exeter still hasn't been repaired. Wow. That's a relic from the past. Remember when France attacked Exeter and I had to get it back from them? And everyone was like, oh, you're screwed. Because I pretty much was. And I still pretty much am. Okay. Yeah, let's come straight up there to that goody hut and hopefully no one will catch me. And then I need you to just send a settler up here. We've got some training, so I think maybe my next settler that comes out, maybe in Leicester, I'll send up to Iceland. Iceland is, of course, not on a different continent, so I won't get a free unit. But I've got this scout up here, which will be enough to...
Politics, colonialism, imperialism, and war also originated in the human brain.
So that'll be enough to defend the city. Defend the settler, rather, as they arrive. Naval tradition gives me additional envoy. I didn't notice that. And we are Britain, so we should probably go for naval tradition. Let's get that real quick. 2 turns. We have 2 more envoys. This is going to mean additional gold income as well, which I like. +2 production in the capital and producing units. Is there one of these that I want more? Yeah, probably the Amsterdam wealth bonus. Yeah, let's go for that. I don't actually think I have any commercial hubs yet, but we're going to want that bonus pretty soon. Alright, so yeah, we've definitely been wrecked here, which is very frustrating. But we're going to wreck them right back. So Rabat's growth has just been stunted by this barbarian attack. Very, very frustrating. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and bring my caravel in to heal. Because God knows it needs it. Alright, yeah, this unit is definitely coming down here. And I'm going to need to be careful. Yes, we are friends with Germany. So, a little bit less hatred at this point. By the way, if you have not watched... For those of you who have been watching my Civ 6 content on my channel for a long time, if you have not watched my patch coverage video for the Persia Macedon Spring Update, go do that, number 1. Number 2, holy crap, the biggest change, the one that I'm most excited about, is in regards
of violent
Sean Bean, I'm talking.
Are urbanization,
I'm talking.
industrialization, centralization, efficiency, quantity, speed.
See, I have enough respect for you that I don't cut you off and I don't just hit the X button, but I was talking. Anyway, the change that I am most excited about, the one that is most promising and that is going to, I think, just make the most difference overall, is... Okay, let's get them right there. Is warmongering penalties are now going to be reduced against smaller cities. And the amount of reduction is going to be relative to the average city size in the game. So especially in the late game, if someone forward settles you and you attack them and take their city, other civilizations won't call you as much of a warmonger. It's been one of my big complaints, right? Is that the AI doesn't have a way of understanding, well, I'm just hitting this person back for warmonger, for forward settling. You know, that doesn't make me the bad person. So that's really, really good news. There will still be a warmongering penalty, as you might expect, but it's a reduced one. So great news. And go check out the patch video if you want more information on that. Let me go ahead and build the military academy here in Leicester. And then in Inverness. You know what? Yeah, let's go for the academy there too. We need as many of those as possible. Now you're going to go up here, and we're probably going to plop a city right smack dab in the middle of that territory. Oh wait, no, I meant to go up there. Crap! Forgot that I hadn't actually gotten that goody hut yet. All right, what are you doing? Greek cavalry corps near Rabat. That's a little bit disconcerting. What are you doing? And yes, I'm not focused on military means of any kind right now. I'm definitely like laser focused on getting our city situation fixed. Good riddance. Alright, so we've got a builder coming up. And again, that builder's going to have extra charges, which is helpful.
A good navy is not a provocation to war. It is the surest guarantee of peace.
Alright, so there we go. We're not going to change any policies just yet. What civic are we going to go for? I think national history, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and go for that so we can catch up more in the culture game by looking up some, or by digging up some artifacts. We have an extra envoy. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for Valletta so we get that extra production when producing units. Alright, Edinburgh, you need a new trade route, and frankly, I want a nice lucrative trade route for you now. We can trade with Amsterdam and bring in a good amount of extra gold per turn. Yeah, let's do it. Trade with Amsterdam. Okay, this settler's going to have to hang out for a second there, because there are barbarian units at my settlement spot. And one thing I could do, once this unit is done healing up, is I can send them down to help cover. So I'll definitely do that. Meanwhile, our other settler is making its way around Iberia right now, and we have this settler at Edinburgh also trading up. 7 turns away. Ooh, campus almost done Wexford as well. That one's been building for a while. I think that was originally like a 50-plus turn construction item. So we've been waiting on that for a hot second, as they say. All right. Yeah, I just need to keep building up production for now, because if I don't have good production in place, I won't have the ability to build everything else rapidly that I need to. Let's go ahead and send this musketman down to help out as needed. Good! So our knowledge of sanitation has advanced considerably from that, and now we have to get the hell away before we die. Jesus, look at this. Are we on hills right now? We are on hills. So I could technically take a defensive posture, but I'm not going to. I'm going to try and get back across the river and maybe into the ocean to where they can't hit me. This is going to be problematic, though, for getting that settler up to a good settlement spot, because this island is just swarming with barbarians. We're probably going to need to send a military unit as an escort. And I'm not thrilled about that prospect, to be completely honest with you. Yep, here they come. Big surprise. I might actually lose this scout. Oh no, okay, they're just going to attack me with 1 unit. Remove your spies at once. Ignore. Okay, let's move you here. Fortify you until healed. And St. Nazaire's, you need... Probably need a commercial hub, being totally honest. But you know what? Let's do a Royal Navy dockyard. Let's do that. Alright, escape route by boat. Damn. Well, we lost our spy. Son of a monkey. Alright. You stay there. You settle. Norway's gonna hate me. Fleckfjord. Fleekfjord? Fleckfjord? Norwegians, help me. Oh, wait, no, is that... Hang on. No, yeah, that's Norway. That's Norway. That's Sweden. That's Norway. For a second, I was looking at the peninsula like, wait a second. Okay, let's go for... I think watermill should probably be my priority. I don't quite have enough money to buy anything yet. Let's go for the watermill first. That's a fantastic spot defensively. They can attack well from the water, but land units, if Norway were to get pissed at me... Norway's my ally right now, so hopefully they won't be too mad at me for what I just did. I need all the cities I can get. Rome has denounced me, so Rome is probably preparing to declare war. They're declaring to prepare war, apparently? No, they're getting ready to hit me back. But I'm in a better defensive position than I was last time, so if they were to do that, I think I'd be okay. Alright, let's see how our scout does here. Damn! Killed by the other scout. That's a slap in the face. Alright, well now we officially have no way of covering the settler that's headed up there. So we're going to need to get a unit up there that can do that. Yeah, library, 7 turns. Absolutely. Let's get that science bonus. Caravel's done here. Let's go ahead and scout the coast as much as we can. Now, where was I going to build you? I think I was actually going to put them here, so that works as a slot. I'll put that settler there next turn. Meanwhile, our other settler is on the west side of Iberia, near Portugal, and they are headed right over here. I'll be glad when we have those 4 colonies set up. We're going to do more than those 4, but those 4 are kind of like, I've been talking about a beachhead. Those 4 are the beachhead. Spain has denounced the evil deeds of France. Did say France, right? I would imagine so, because they're border civs. Alright, so we have gained a casus belli to declare a liberation war on Trajan. Really? Interesting. So we have a casus belli that we can use against Trajan. Oh, what do I want to do with London? We need production for London, but we do need, I mean, as much gold as we can get as well. Let's trade with Nidaros. It's not a lot of production, but it's a lot of good extra bonuses that could help in their own small way. There we go. We're starting to see a little bit more of the coast. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next turn here. I was really hoping I could settle that city before the end of this episode, and maybe I will in this turn. Let's see if we can do it. If we can leave the woods and settle. That's what I was trying to go for before I cut this one. We're almost to turn 500. Went through about 15-ish turns in this episode. Make up your damn mind, dude. So Rome is impressed with the English Empire. As well they should be. Damn Skippy. Oh, damn. I had a feeling that would happen. Well, crap. This is... All I needed was to get the settler there. That's all I needed. And now they're giving me crap. And now I'm going to have to back the settler off. We're going to have to get the musketmen back in the water. Okay, well... We're going to end this episode with a little bit of a defeat there. We're going to have to back off, surrender, come back once we're stronger. That's really freaking annoying. But we are going to settle there next turn. And actually, next settler should make it down there in the next episode. So we're going to have both of those cities settled. And then it's a matter just of improving our economy, doing some serious empire building, and trying to get caught up scientifically as much as possible. Let's see how science is going. Yeah, Rome's in the information era. Jesus. Oh, man. All right, so it was pointed out to me that, some civilizations definitely... Wait, what did I just do? No, go back to natural history. Some civilizations definitely progress. They beeline down a particular branch of the tech tree, and so that can show why certain civilizations are further ahead. They're not actually as far ahead as that looks. They just have technology that's very advanced in one way, but they're behind in other ways. So hopefully that's the case with Rome. Because I can't imagine they have a ton of territory to be genuinely that far ahead in every way. So we just have to see how this goes. Science victory, yeah, Rome hasn't started anything yet. That's a good sign, but they might soon. And if that happens, it's just a matter of using spies and trying to be smart. So cross your fingers. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. Comments are always welcome. Oh, that's a good stretch. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.